Hello, welcome to Chessa. Let's solve some puzzles. We will follow check capture threat method. White's last move is rook to e4. We are black. Can we give any check to this king? Yes. There are two checks worth considering. Number one, rook f1 check and queen takes h3 check. If queen takes h3 check, then let's first consider what if g takes h3 because that's the most critical response, right? Obviously, we will have to play now rook f1 check. And now, white is not going to play king h2 and run into this fork as per your wish. No, white's not gonna play that. White will just play king g2, attacking your rook, and now your rook has to move. Also, now considering this situation, your knight also won't have any fork, and you are just doomed now, right? So, not queen h3, but rook f1 check is what now we should consider. The only response, king h2. And now again, can we give it a check? Yes. Queen takes h3. That sacrifice, it looks like that sacrifice should work, must work, right? But no, just king takes h3. Okay. Again, white's not gonna play g takes h3 and run into this fork. Okay. White's not gonna play that. That's not white's best response. Best response is king takes h3. Okay. So that's not good. Queen takes h3, discarded. So rook f1 check this. There is another check. Knight f3, right? Forking the king and the queen. So obviously white must take, right? And then we can play rook f2 check. Rook f2 check, king moves, and then you pick up the queen. So let's see, right? And now we launch double attack. Yes. Now see, this position is slightly better for black because black has queen, okay? But it's not that easy. Why? Because white has rook and bishop. Although what makes it winning for black or what makes it better for black is not necessarily just that black has queen as against white's rook and bishop, but that this king is very exposed and black is going to pick up this pawn, will pick up maybe another pawn, okay, and these pawns will march forward. That's how black will win. Next position, black's last move is rook b4. We are white. Can we give any check to this king? Yes. There are two checks possible. Rook a8 check. This seems to be a good one because that forces one move. There is only one move, king e7. And another is rook e7 check. That simply loses rook. Let's consider both. Okay. Now see, if rook e7, king takes e7, we can get the rook back by playing knight c6, which forks king and rook. King moves, we get the rook. Okay. This looks flashy, right? Wow, we sacrificed rook and then forked king and rook and got the rook back. Yay! No, there is nothing to get excited about, okay? Because you gained nothing. You lost rook and then just regained the rook without any added benefit, right? Whereas rook a8 check, this knight covers these two squares. So only one response, king e7, and then you launch this fork. King moves, you take the rook, and now you are simply up a rook. So let's play it. Rook check, only one move, king e7, knight fork, king moves, knight takes rook. That's the solution. White's last move is d5. We are black. Can we give any check to this king? Yes. We can take this pawn. This pawn is pinned, right? So can't take. And that's check. King will move, right? So this is one check possible. Another check is queen takes g2, which is actually checkmate. It's mate in one. So let's play it. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comments below. I'll be glad to help. Our goal is not just to solve the puzzle, but also to develop the right thought process. That's it for this video. Signing off.